Leo, and welcome to your 2019 theme for the year. So my dear Leo, if you're new to my channel, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. This is going to be a very short video because we're just going to deal with the underlying theme for the year of 2019 for all the Leos, Sun, Moon and Rising. So my dear Leo, what's the theme for you? Well, the theme for you is the ring and the sky. And what is this meaning, my dear Leo? Well, it means that this year is going to be the make and break year. All right, so it can be seen as a year wherein you are going to sign contracts. This year is going to be something wherein you are going to sign contracts. You are going to have the approval of people, join people, sign some kind of bondage, I would say a bonding with people. There is a bonding scene, there is a sharing scene, there is something in partnership and collaboration that is seen this year. So most probably many Leos will be starting something in partnership with somebody. It can be a partnership that is professional, it can be a partnership that is personal to my dear Leo. So when I say a professional partnership, it's like a business partnership, like two people venture on a new project and they start something new. And when it comes to personal partnership, it means you are getting committed to a person. It is a marriage also seen for some Leos, because under the ring's influence we see a marriage, a contract taking place also between two individuals, that yes, a ring ceremony taking place, a kind of an engagement taking place. This is what we see also. Also, I see for some Leos, they are getting married next year. For some of the Leos, it shows that they are in for a long-term commitment. So most probably you were living away from the person and now you move in with the person with the consent, you know, like a mutual consent. Okay, this is what is seen. And I also see it's very strange because you have a lot of opposing energies next year, because one is that of making, one is that of constructing, and one is that of breaking and destroying. So it also means that some of the Leos are going to break a significant relationship in their life because they are fed up of it and they don't want it anymore. They are like, it's enough is enough. It was toxic for them. So they are cutting off from some toxic relationships in their life. So these toxic relationships can be some untrue friends. These can be some people who are creating a problem in your present couple life. This can be some people who are, you know, the third party, okay, who is kind of getting some kind of negativity in your existing relationship. So you just want to cut off from those kind of people. I see that some of the Leos are actually, yeah, it's like, you know, it's like harvesting. Okay, and when you harvest, what do? You keep what is good and you throw off what is not good. This is what Leos are going to be doing next year. You keep what is precious for you, what is working for you, and you're throwing off, you're cutting off your, you know, yes, that cutting sign with the scythe. That is it's happening is that you're cutting off and you're chopping off what is not working for you. It also can mean that you're chopping off some of your bad habits, wherein you felt that it is creating a problem for my health. Now I'm not going to follow the same path and create problems for my health. So it can also mean that some of you, for example, I'm just giving an example, have a problem with sugar, like you have, you know, the high content of sugar, like you have a diabetes, okay, and in the diabetes, if you are still not controlling your sugar content and now the doctor says you better stop, otherwise you are going to face the consequences, otherwise you might almost fall into a coma. So at that time you realize that, oh, this is really dangerous for my life and I don't want to do it. I am not going to play with my life, and this is where you say, okay, fine, I'm cutting off this toxic habit. Now I am going to have a control over myself and on my yeah, or my cravings for certain things. Yeah, so this is where you're cutting off from that also. In rare cases, some of the Leos are leaving a committed relationship in order to join somebody else. This is also seen is that some of the Leos have been, I think this in 2018 you must have been already pondering over what should I do. You were in and out of a relationship, one leg here and one leg there, and so you were wondering what decision should I take. You were thinking about it. You were already maybe in a committed relationship, a family person, and at the same time you were having something going on with somebody else. This is in rare cases I'm speaking. And at that time now you are deciding that you want to cut off from a committed relationship and you want to give a try to this new relationship that is blooming on your path. So this also can happen. It also can mean a sudden cutting off for some of you from your partner. And what do I mean when I say that, a sudden cutting off? It means that suddenly your partner gets a job in another country and you have to separate from them. So it's a kind of a separation that takes place, a kind of a cutting off, because your partner has to go and work in another country. So there is a kind of a cut off, a kind of a gap between both of you that will be seen for some of the Leos in the next year. And yes, what do you have to be careful about, Leos, in next year is your mouth, your teeth need to be of, you need to take care of that, okay? And I would say your subtle body, like, you know, your auras, you need to protect your auras, you need to protect yourself. And some of you might have some kind of things to do with your teeth next year. Most probably you have already taken the dentist appointments for next year to do that root canal, or, you know, this kind of some kind of minor surgeries that are needed for your teeth. Nothing to worry about. Well, I don't like the dentist chair, but I'm giving you the if you are going to face that, even I have to do one of mine, I think. So yes, so this is what is forecasted also for you, my dear Leos, for 2019. Some kind of minor you know, things related, minor little operations that are related to the part of your, you know, the teeth and the gums or things like that. This is what is seen, okay? So because we see the scalpel is there, so that means small things which you have been ignoring, my dear Leos. Now you will have to deal with them. But all in all, it's a healthy year for you, so you don't need to worry about big you know, disasters happening or anything. But just I would like to say something is that, as I am seeing that there is a kind of agreement coming, there are kind of new people coming into your life. Before you leave something that has given you something important in life, just give it a second thought, please, okay? Just ask yourself, why were you with them in the first place, okay? Before you suddenly leave something, just when it comes to personal things, because professional things, I see that Leos will have opportunities to, you know, leave something and join some new organization. This is what is also seen for some, and for some they have joined something and they will be leaving it also. So it's really a kind of a very it's very strange, because I've never got this kind of cards before, never, because this is really it's like make and break kind of an energy, my dear Leos, for you next year. This is what I can say in a nutshell. So use this energy very carefully and know what are you accepting in life before leaving something in your life, okay? So this is what I would like to say. So well, my dear Leos, this is it, the theme of the year 2019 for you. So I wish you wonderful big contracts and wonderful opportunities, professionally speaking. And for single Leos, definitely we see that there is something happening on the marriage and engagement level there. And those of you who are married, just take care and weigh the pros and cons before you make any major decisions. Okay, my dear Leo, so I leave you here and I'm going to see you later. So please do like, share and comment, and I wish you a wonderful, constructive, positively constructive year of 2019. So make the most of it, my dear Leos. Thank you very much. And yes, your color next year is silver and white. These are your lucky colors for next year for you. So try to use them, or try to put silver if you can on your fingers or in your neck. Okay, so yes, that's it for you. So thank you very much, Leos, and have a wonderful, splendid year of beautiful constructions next year. Bye bye, take care, bye, God bless.